Yes.
My big worry is the potential cuts it could have for Medicare and other disabilities and other social services like that. I'm a pro wrestler and I have friends who are also...
No way you are? That's so cool. What's your wrestling name?
It's Crispin Coles.
All right, I'm going to do this because I'm a fan generally. Can you cut a wrestling promo for us?
Well, let me tell you something, brother. The UBI, it sounds like a great idea, but it might cut social services. But my big worry is I've seen friends who have taken falls, don't have other jobs, are living on disability, and their lives, like their legs, are in shambles. So I worry if the UBI comes, but it cuts other services, what that could do for my friends, and what your plan is to keep Medicare for all and other social services intact.
Thank you for this question. I love it so much. The last thing I would ever do is weaken existing social services and safety net. We have to go the other direction and strengthen our healthcare system, provide universal healthcare for all Americans, including your friends who I know have a very tough, risky job. We have so much money that's being spent in our healthcare system right now, but it's not actually making us stronger and healthier. I'm a numbers guy. We're spending $3.6 trillion on our healthcare, twice as much as other countries, and our results are worse. So you have to ask yourself, well, why the heck is that happening? And then you dig into the numbers and you realize that the goals of the system are to make the drug companies, the device companies, and the private insurance companies oodles and oodles of money. And so your friends who are uninsured get left by the wayside. So we have to have health coverage for all Americans as a basic right of citizenship. And I know that we can afford it because we have so much money already getting spent in the system in ways that are not actually designed to make us stronger and healthier. So anyone who looks around and says, we're gonna get the money for this, I'm the numbers guy. Do you all remember voting for the $4 trillion bailout of Wall Street 10 years ago? Yeah. Do you remember anyone looking around being like, where are we gonna get the money? Where are we gonna get the money? No, when it was game time for the banks, they were like, here's $4 trillion. And there was a crucial choice then, which was either recap the banks or keep us in our homes, keep Americans in our homes. And they chose the banks. The same thing is playing out in our healthcare system on a scale every day. It's like, what are we gonna choose? The profits and bottom lines of the drug companies, the insurance companies, and the device manufacturers, or the health of our people? And it's time to choose the health of our people. We have the resources and I will make it happen as president. On a personal level too, I'm also for unionization and protections for contractors like pro wrestlers.
Yeah.
I know it. I like pro wrestlers, MMA fighters, contractors of every type. They're just getting exploited, and you're doing it for like your love of the sport and the form, but also for your paycheck and survival, and for our entertainment. Like, as someone who's a fan, I don't want to watch people get injured and worry it's like, oh my gosh, they can't provide for themselves when they get home. Like, we have to make that right.
Thank you.
You can tell I'm a pro wrestling fan. I don't know, it's like, to give some insight into the Yang household when I was growing up. You know what was not going on in the Yang household when I was growing up? You're going to be president someday. That was not the conversation. It was more like, do you think Macho Man could take Ravishing Rick? We're going to win this whole thing!
Yeah!
I want him to be my hype man. We can come out and be like, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Fred Steve, he's fired, you're hired.
I know you can kick, but you know what? Okay.
Yummy, 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 yummy.